Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kay and today's video is my empties video for December and January. So again, I didn't do one in December. One, I got really busy, and two, I didn't really have a lot, and then in January I seemed to finish quite a lot. So I have a little basket of goodies right here. If you've watched any of these empties videos before, then again I have quite a few mask type things in here. I'll try not to be too repetitive, but if you haven't seen any of my empties videos before, I'll leave a link up above, whichever side it is, so you can check out my previous empties videos. And if you don't know what an empties video is, basically it's where I sit here and talk about the beauty rubbish that I've kept. I finish things, I hold on to the packaging, I talk about the product on camera, and basically I'll just let you guys know whether I liked it or not and whether I'd repurchase or not. It's kind of like a mini review, so let's get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to pull out is the biggest part of the basket. Let's get this out of the way straight away. So it is the OK Watermelon and Citrus Foot Peel. I've tried another foot peel from OK. I can never remember which one it is, but it's in green packaging. I'll try and put a picture in somewhere so you can see what on earth I'm talking about. This one, I have mixed feelings about. It worked. It did what it was supposed to do. It did it a lot quicker than a few other products that I've tried, including the other version of this. So for that, you can see there's like serum and that on there, sorry. So I did really like it for that reason. You know, it did do its job. It was really, really effective, but I'm not entirely sure that I wasn't sensitive to it. I didn't have any sort of lasting reaction. But when I was using it, it did feel quite hot and tingly on my feet, and when I took the little booties off, my skin was red. Now that did die down really quickly, so I'm not sure whether that was a normal effect or not, but I've never had it before, so I'm a bit dubious about whether I should try this again, but it did work. So I'm not sure. I might try it again just to see what happens, but I don't know how risky that is. Maybe if you guys know, maybe you could let me know in the description, please. Let me know if I would, you know, potentially cause my feet to drop off if I try this again. That'd be really nice to know. Thanks. But yeah, so that was that. So we've got another two products from OK as well, actually. So these are sheet masks for your face. So we've got the Glowing Skin Gold Foil sheet mask, and we've got the Illuminating Holographic sheet mask from the Chok range. I liked them. I can't remember where I got them from. I think this one might have been in a beauty subscription box at some point, and I think I may have bought this one somewhere. I don't know. I like them. I like sheet masks. I've said it before, I'll probably say it again. I'm not entirely sure how effective they are at doing what they say they're going to do, but I really like using them. It's really relaxing, it feels really soothing on the skin. It's just sort of, it's chill out time, and if nothing else, it's a serum, it's a moisturising serum for your face. So I do enjoy them. I did like these. There's only been one OK face mask that I've tried that I wasn't overly impressed with, and that was the, I think it was a pink clay tissue mask thing. I wasn't overly fond of that one, but everything else I've ever tried from them I've really enjoyed. These are no exception. So that was those. Okay, so I think these are the last two mask type products. So there was a lip mask from KMC Beauty. So it says on the back, conditions, moisturises, plumps, hydrates. So it was just apply to clean lips for 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, really liked it. I remember it felt really quite refreshing, moisturising. Felt a bit weird just sitting there with your lips covered and nothing else. It did feel really nice on lips. It did make my lips feel more moisturised. I'm not sure about the plumping. I didn't really notice that. But again, it was just nice to use. And then there was this Kebella Professional, oh come on, and this was supposed to be a plumping peel off mask with gold in it. So it was a gold peel off mask, contains real gold powder. Not sure about this one. I'm not keen on the idea of peel off face masks anyway. The idea of pulling at your skin just seems a bit sort of counterproductive to me. So I did end up rinsing this off rather than peeling, and I just didn't really see the point. Don't really think gold has any effect, so that wasn't really a big selling point for me. You know, it sounds extravagant, it sort of feels decadent putting it on, but with it being the peel off type mask, it just made me a bit like, I don't really want to do this. So I used it because I'd got it, but I definitely wouldn't buy something like this again. I do try and steer clear of peel off face masks. So that was that. And I think that was all the masks. Okay, so the next few things that I'm pulling out, they're not empty, but I can't use them anymore because they're done. They've reached the end of their life. They are no longer usable. And the first one is this mascara from Revolution. It's the Awesome Lash Power and Definition mascara. It's old. The last time I tried to use it, it was a bit dry and flaky. I don't really want that on my eyes. The brush itself isn't too bad. I didn't mind it. I just didn't like the formula. I didn't like this mascara at all. It's just not for me. It felt really, really wet, which I didn't enjoy. And it just didn't seem to do anything for my lashes, so it was just not a pleasant mascara for me to use. So that was that. So as I said, it's old, it's dead, it's gone. Another mascara is this little sample from M.A.C, and it's the In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. I didn't mind the mascara on this. I quite liked the mascara, but I hate the wand. Absolutely hate the wand. So it's the brush. It's massive. So every time I tried to use this, I inevitably poked myself in the eye because the brush is just so big. I don't know if you can see. Like if I do that now, can you see the size of that brush compared to my eye? If I so much as tried to put that on, I was blocking my view of any mirror and I was just stabbing myself in the eye. Not fun. I didn't finish this because I just didn't want to torture myself every time I used a mascara. And again, this is now old, so it's got to go. And there is this. What is this? The Fast Dry and Shine Top Coat from Essie. It's just, so it's the Good To Go top coat. Don't know if you can see that. There you go. That might be a bit better for you. Helps if I hold it in the right place. Like it's just old and gloopy. It's gone. So I do really like this. So at the moment I've been using the Kensington Caviar top coat from Nails Inc. I had this as a freebie in something, I think. So I've been using that as a top coat if I've worn nail polish. Not very often, if at all, which is why I end up with dead products. But I did really like this. I like a fast drying top coat. You know, I don't have time to sit around for hours on end just sort of waggling my fingers in the air and hoping for the best. So something like this is perfect for me. But yeah, again, I'm getting rid because it's old, it's gone. So this next product, again, it's not technically empty, but I'm not showing it you now because it's gone. I'm just showing you because I want to get rid of the box. I just don't want to sit holding onto the box for the next however long it takes to use this product. So it's the Erno Laszlo Exfoliating Detox Sea Mud Deep Cleansing Bar, and serum's got onto the box again, apologies. Face masks. So yeah, it's just a tiny little bar of soap. It's about so big, it's black. It's currently sitting in my bathroom. I am using it. It's slow progress because I don't use it every single day, but it's a little sample size. Again, I think I had it as a freebie in something. It's okay. It's like it's left a coating on your skin and then you need to wash your face again to get it off. So, I mean, I do double cleanse anyway, so it's not a massive deal for me. I just make sure I use this product before I use my normal cleanser. But if you're not into sort of weird textures on your skin, this probably won't be for you. I think once this is gone, I don't think I'd buy it again. If I had it as another freebie, I would probably use it. But I certainly wouldn't be spending my money on something like this, especially not for Erno Laszlo because that is pricey. But yeah, that's that. Next, we've got, we'll stick with the face things for a minute. So I've got this sample size of the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. Not the first time I've talked about this product on my channel. I love this stuff. I do still have some little bottles of it, but I've been using other cleansers sort of instead. But I did go and stay at the brother-in-law's a little while ago, so I took this with me because I like taking samples instead of full-size products, and I knew that it was something that I liked to use, so I took that with me. I used it up. I've already got some more, I don't need to repurchase. Again, when I went to the brother-in-law's I did take these with me as well. So I'd got my DHC cleanser, and then I had the Reboost sample of moisturiser, which I used as my day cream, and then there was the Recharge, which I used for the night cream, which it does say it's a relaxing sleep mask. I just used it as a night cream. I managed to get a couple of days sort of out of these, so that was really handy. I wouldn't necessarily repurchase them. I do have my own sort of preferred day and night creams, but I had these samples. They were easy to take with me. As I said, I don't want to take full-size products if I don't have to, so that was those. So as I said, I don't need these in my life. I've got products that I prefer to use. I've got a drawer full of products that I need to get through as well, so I definitely don't need to purchase full sizes of these, but they did the job. They felt nice, they felt moisturising, my skin didn't have any weird reactions to them. They were alright. Next we've got the Glow Recipe Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser. I think I've had this as another freebie in a bag somewhere. I do like my freebies. So I got this in I don't know whether it was a Cult Beauty bag or Feel Unique freebies bag, or it was some sort of goodie bag, I'm sure. I was quite excited to use this. I had bought the watermelon face mist before receiving this. I was really excited to try this. I am really enjoying it. I haven't used a lot of it because I've got about a million other sprays that I'm trying to use at the same time. It's a bit of a thing. So when I got this, I was quite keen to try it, and again, it's a nice little sort of handy size for travel. So I did take this with me when we went away for a family weekend for mine and my son's birthday. I didn't finish it then, but then I did take it with me to a trip to the brother-in-law's. Finished it off there. I don't actually like it. I quite liked the scent. So it does double up, actually it triples. It says it's a gentle 3-in-1 makeup eraser, cleanser and mask that hydrates without stripping. Even though it says gentle, in theory you should be able to use it to remove your makeup. I struggled. I really struggled to remove my makeup with this. So it wasn't great. Again, it was a product that I took away for travel. I didn't really want to take extra cleansers with me, and the fact that this required double cleanse was a bit annoying. So I wouldn't repurchase this. It was too gentle, and it was definitely too gentle to do what it said it was supposed to do, for me at least. So I wouldn't repurchase this. It smelled quite nice. It was just a bit disappointing. So that was that. We've got the Hardie Moringa Cleansing Balm. So again, this was just a little sample size that I've had in a freebie somewhere. I didn't use this for travel. I did use this at home. I've used another one of these in the past. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed using this one. I still really love the smell. It just, I've said it before, it reminds me of my grandparents' house, which, you know, it's good memories. I really liked it. I would definitely use this again. It is a bit pricey. I don't need to repurchase it at the moment, so I won't. But again, if I had it as another sample, as another freebie, if I was to receive it as a gift, I wouldn't be unhappy. I really do enjoy using it, but I just don't need to buy one right now. So, but yeah, good product, works, really like it. Gosh, the samples are never ending. So next we've got these from Grow Gorgeous. So it was a little duo with shampoo and conditioner. Again, took it with me when we went away. They did their job, cleansed, it conditioned, didn't do anything weird to my hair or my scalp. Wouldn't necessarily repurchase. I don't really need to. I've got products that I use regularly that I quite enjoy, so not necessarily a repurchase, but it was alright. It did what I needed it to do. Next there was this bubble tea Look Fantastic bath fizzers. So it was salted caramel bath fizzes. There was 3 little bath fizzes in there. You could put them all 3 in the bath at the time, which I did. Smelled nice, softened the skin really well. I like bubble tea products. I haven't come across one that I haven't liked yet, so that was really nice. I have purchased more bubble tea products because of receiving bubble tea products in subscription boxes, so if that tells you anything, then great. All I can tell you is that I really like the bath fizzers, and yeah, I would be happy to have some more. Okay, so next we've got this from Sanctuary Spa, and it's the Wet Skin Moisture Miracle. So the idea is that it's a moisturiser that you can use whilst your body is still wet. So you have a bath, you have a shower, you get out, before you get dry, slather this all over you, and then dry as normal, and then in theory you don't need a moisturiser. I like the idea of products like these. I've used the Dove, is it Dove? I think it's Dove. I'm going to double check and leave that somewhere as well, but I think it was Dove. But this is sort of like the same sort of thing as those, really. So this isn't my first time using a product like this. I did sort of feel like I needed some extra moisturisation afterwards, which wasn't great, but in a pinch, if I was sort of in a rush and I didn't really have time to mess about with stuff like that, it kind of held up, it kind of did its job. But yeah, I did sort of feel like if I'd got time, I would rather put moisturiser on than just this. It says on the front, long lasting fragrance. Now, fortunately, I didn't really notice that. I say fortunately because I didn't like the fragrance of this. I want to say it reminds me of like self-tanning products. It doesn't smell like that, but it kind of has that sort of undertone, that scent that doesn't quite belong to the product. So if you use, like when you're using self-tanning moisturisers, you're using a moisturiser, so you think it should smell quite fresh, but then you've got that sort of self-tanning scent. This had a similar sort of thing. It wasn't the self-tanning scent, but there was something there that just didn't smell like it should be in a moisturiser to me. So I'm not sure what it was. I can't tell from the ingredients what it might have been, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase this. just wasn't for me. Next we've got this. It was the Goldfaden MD eye cream. So it was the Bright Eye Solution Dark Circle Radiance Concentrate. Again, it was just a little sample I received as a freebie from somewhere. I didn't really notice any effects with this. I used it because I'd got it. I wouldn't repurchase. I've got other eye creams at the moment anyway, so I don't need to. But it wasn't something that felt that I needed. It didn't really seem to add anything to my routine, so wouldn't repurchase that. Okay, so this this is a bit destroyed. So this was the Up Circle. I've cut the thing off, but it was the Up Circle face scrub coffee and floral oils. So Up Circle do a range of coffee scrubs. I think they're available on Beauty Bay. I bought this one ages ago, and I did buy it to use as a face scrub. I ended up using it as a body scrub. I didn't like it as a face scrub. Again, it left that sort of coating on the skin that I just don't enjoy. But on my body I quite liked it, which sounds backwards. Why would I like it on my body but not on my face? I don't know, go figure. But the smell was also quite strong. I quite like floral scents, but the floral in this was really, really overpowering. They do a citrus version, which I'm tempted to try. But again, I wouldn't use it as a face scrub. So I don't know whether I would. But I did enjoy it as a body scrub. The only thing is, I didn't use it for a while. My husband seems to have used it at some point and left the lid off, and the oil kind of seeped out of it, so it actually dried up and it clogged up the end, hence why I've had to cut the top off. So don't leave the lid off if you do have this product, because you won't be able to access it without chopping into it. But yeah, even when it was a bit dry, I quite liked it as a body scrub, but I don't know if I would repurchase this. As I said, I don't think it would be as a face scrub, but it's not a bad product. It does its job. It's just that coating effect, and there's really strong scent of the floral for me that just puts me off buying this again. So that's that. We're nearly there. 2 more products, just 2. So one is a bit random. So it's the Curaprox BU Candy Lover toothpaste. I got this in one of the advent calendars I had for this year just gone, so 2019. Can't remember which one. It was either Glossy Box or Look Fantastic. They were the 2 I had. I don't know which one it was. I'll try and find out and pop it somewhere for you to see which one. Aside from the fact that it's a bit weird getting a toothpaste in a beauty advent calendar, it was a nice size for travel, so I did sort of take it for travelling. I didn't really read this properly before I used it. I thought it was just a bog standard toothpaste. Tried it and went, what is that flavour? Watermelon. It is watermelon flavoured toothpaste. I was a bit confused by it. I've never heard of flavoured toothpastes for adults before. I don't really understand why this needs to exist. But it does. Weirded me out for a moment until I realised what on earth was going on, and then I kind of adjusted a bit and it was okay. I lived. But yeah, it says it's enzymatic whitening, bacterial balance and lasting freshness. I don't know about that lasting freshness part. It just tasted sweet to me, which kind of felt a bit counterproductive to the cleaning your teeth. It was a product, I brushed my teeth with it, they didn't drop out. I wouldn't repurchase it just because I I think I just prefer normal toothpaste. And last we've got this lip scrub from Barry M. This was the peppermint fragrance scent flavour. Did actually taste a bit of peppermint, and obviously it's a sugar scrub, so it did taste quite sweet. You're not supposed to eat it. I didn't actually sit there eating it, but it's around your mouth. You inevitably get a bit of a taste. It still smells of peppermint in this tub now. I liked it. I really enjoyed using it. Did its job. For me, it had the right balance of sugar and oils. It was moisturising. It scrubbed. I can't stand anything that says it's a scrub that doesn't actually scrub. So this was really good. I would repurchase. I've currently got another lip scrub that I had as an add-on from my FabFitFun winter box. So I'm using that at the moment. So I'm going to wait until that's nearly done before I buy any more, but I would absolutely repurchase these. It's from an affordable brand, it's an affordable product. There's no reason why I wouldn't repurchase this. So they also do a mango flavour, I think, as well. So I'm quite tempted to try that because I do like mango. So I'm definitely thinking about repurchasing one of these things. So yeah, that was that. And that was everything. So let me know in the comments down below if there's anything in my little collection of goodies that you've tried, that you've enjoyed, maybe you haven't enjoyed them. If you know anything about that foot mask, please let me know. Yeah, that's it then, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all again in another video very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.